Every family has its secrets. Locked away behind our front doors are the hidden pasts, the buried scandals, and the life-changing decisions that have shaped our families and our nation.
The conclusion I've always had was my father is responsible for my mother's death.
I've been told that I was connected to the royal family through my father and through the Prince of Wales.
The mafia, maybe my grandfather had a bigger part to play than I thought.
My brother, he just disappeared. He was gone.
My dad said to us, if you dishonour me, I will take your life.
This is a photo of your dad.
I'm just blown away.
Every family has a secret, uncovers the extraordinary stories behind our everyday lives. This time, adopted from India to Melbourne, siblings Priti and Prashant search dark memories.
I do remember some kind of a fight, ambulance, flashing lights coming to the house.
Can they discover who their biological mother is and how she died?
It hurts because as much as I want to remember, I can't.
And Dawn Slater learns her mum's deepest secret.
I said, who's this little boy? And she said, well, it's just a neighbour's child.
A mother's desertion that was once front-page news in the British press.
I have got to abandon my children. It is our only chance.
Adopted siblings Priti and Prashant have been raised in an environment far removed from their birthplace.
Our parents are from Italy.
We identify as Italians. That's our culture. Our parents are awesome. We would never say our adoptive parents, they're just our parents.
While they have their own families now, they remain close and fiercely protective of each other.
My sister to me means the world. She's been my rock, someone that will always be there for me no matter what.
If there's anyone that I can depend on, it's him.
It's a bond forged from a fractured early childhood.
I have very little memory of India. Most of my memories are our time spent in the orphanage.
My memories from India, the sound of my dad screaming, hitting my mum.
Yeah, we do suspect our birth dad had something to do with our mother's passing. Yeah.
Priti and her younger brother Prashant were born in India, adopted by Italian immigrants and raised in Australia. But the circumstances leading to their adoption have always been a deeply troubling mystery. Now, Priti and Prashant are hoping to find out once and for all the truth about their biological parents and the incident that left them abandoned in an orphanage.
Hello.
Hi, hello.
Priti.
Welcome.
Thank you. Nice to meet you. I'm Noni.
Hi, Noni.
Hello.
Hi, Prashant.
Nice to meet you, Prashant.
Please come in.
Thank you. So let's start at the beginning. What are your memories of India, of your home and your family?
My memories are very vague, but I do remember my birth mum passing away and my grandmother coming to get my brother and I. No one could take care of us and no one wanted to take the responsibility of two young kids. So she decided to take us to an orphanage.
Don't remember the house where you lived?
I do remember the sound of a train, so like train tracks behind our house. A lot of my memories, I'm not sure if they're real or if they're dreams, like things that, things that I've made up as time went on.
Okay. So how old were you when your mum passed away?
So I probably would have been around two.
Yeah, so I would have been maybe 4. Again, I don't remember the exact ages.
No. Do you have any idea what might have happened to her?
So I remember being with my birth mum and my birth father, and I do remember a lot of yelling and shouting and fighting, and I think he did something to her because I've always had this suspicion that he was responsible for her death because he was so abusive.
If he did have something to do with it or murder her, he might not have been held accountable.
No.
Yeah.
So you have no knowledge of your dad, what happened to him? Or...
No.
So how long did you stay at the orphanage?
Probably about 1.5 to 2 years we were there.
How did the adoption come about?
Initially, mum and dad were after one child, and I think we were at an age where we probably weren't being able to be separated. And then they've asked Dad, would you like the pair? And Dad,
Buy one, get one free.
yeah, buy one, get one free. And Dad said, yeah. These are the adoption papers. Yeah, that's probably the only official document we have.
You don't look very happy in those photos. They must be the earliest photos of you, aren't they?
Yeah. My birth father's name is listed there. Tugra Prasad Katotkara.
And there's no details of your mother in there?
No.
So no, there's no name for her.
No.
I suppose you want to honour your mother by having her existence validated.
Yes, definitely.
Well, I really hope we can find you some answers and you know, give you some peace of mind.
Yeah.
Because you've had an extraordinary journey to get here.
Yeah, we have.
Yep.
Yeah. The questions I want answered about my birth mother, who was she? To learn my mum's name, it would mean the world to me to
give
learn.
me peace to know her name.
Peace, and just what happened to her.
Is my grandmother still alive? Or, you know, do I have aunties that are looking out there for us?
Yeah, I think they're the kind of questions I'd like answers to.
The only clue Priti and Prashant have is their father's name, Durga Prasad Kadotka, recorded on their adoption papers. To find answers about their mother, they'll need to locate him, or at least someone in his family. Helping them in their quest is Anil Kumar, an Indian-based private investigator.
Hello, Priti and Prashant. How are you?
How are you going, Anil?
Anil is calling in to share his first discoveries.
I have been working on your story for past few months, and I have tracked down informations on the Kadotkars, your paternal family. There's an envelope placed in front of you. I request you please open and see that.
Okay.
Tracing his name through Indian records, Anil has learned what became of Priti and Prashant's father.
So this is a newspaper article, Nagpur, 6th of October, 1996. Electrician's death caused by drinking moonshine liquor. Durga Prasad Kadotka died at his residence due to excessive drinking of country liquor. As the deceased did not open his door for a couple of days, the neighbours lodged a complaint with the local police, who entered the house and saw Kadotka, who had died on the bed. The wife of the deceased had passed away already, and their 2 children were staying in an orphanage. The deceased person was addicted to drinking, and police were investigating this case.
How are you?
There was a lot
to take in. It was a lot to take in. Was he living alone? Is that why?
No one.
No one was there to notice what had happened to him.
Actually, nobody was there with him. He was alone at home.
So does he have family? Does he have siblings or parents that are still alive?
There is a video of my investigation, and your questions may be answered in that video.
Priti and Prashant, I'm standing in the 600-year-old Ram Mandir fort and temple that overlooks the city of Ramtek. Ramtek is in central India, 50 kilometers from Nagpur, which is one of the largest cities in the state of Maharashtra. While this is an important temple in Indian history, Ramtek itself is important in your history. This is the town where both your parents grew up and where they met. And I have discovered some of your paternal family members are still living here. I'm on my way to see Amol Kadotkar. He's your cousin, the son of your father's older brother. He is of your generation, but hopefully he knows enough about the family history to answer some of your questions.
अमोल जी, क्या आपको आपके अंकल दुर्गा प्रसाद जी याद हैं? क्या आप उनसे कभी मिले थे?
नहीं, मुझे तो बहुत ही अच्छे तरह याद है, मैं उनसे मिला था। यानी एक हमारे परिवार में अच्छे उस समय बोले तो पढ़े लिखे ने अच्छे जो होशियार जो बोला था, तो उनका नाम उस समय लिया जाता था। दुर्गा प्रसाद जी आज भी अगर है उनका नाम, स्कूल में उनका बोर्ड में आज भी उनका नाम लिखा हुआ है। ITI करने के बाद में ऐसा 2 साल का ITI होता था। ITI करने के बाद उनको जॉब लगा उनको। जॉब के सिलसिले में भूसावल में गए थे। वहाँ इलेक्ट्रिक बनाते हैं, तो उसमें वो काम करते थे।
आप दुर्गा प्रसाद जी की वाइफ के बारे में कुछ हमें बताइए। कौन थी वो, क्या नाम था उनका?
कि उनका नाम नर्मदा जी है करके।
नर्मदा।
तो शादी होने के बाद में जब घर आए वो, फैमिली अंदर गए हो, तो उन्होंने उस शादी को एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया कि उस समय दौर भी ऐसा था उस समय कि लव मैरिज नॉट अलाउड था। तो वहाँ से निकल गए वो। तो बाद में दोबारा नर्मदा जी घर पे नहीं आए। शादी के बाद में तो उनका और बढ़ती चलेगा शौक दिनों दिन। तो परेशानी ऐसी थी कि गाली गलौज जैसा कभी होना, कभी धिंगाना करना, तोड़ फोड़ फेंकना। इनका जैसा डेथ हो गया इनका, अपना नर्मदा जी का। बस उनका एक ही था, पीना और काम करना, बाकी कुछ नहीं। तो इसी बीच में एक मैसेज आया कि दुर्गा प्रसाद जी एक्सपायर हो गए करके।
Prashant, how are you feeling?
Bit sad. It's probably changed the memory I have of my dad. It seems like he was a good man, an intelligent man. And he just wanted to follow love.
So when I meet your cousin Amol, I go to your mother's full name. I know how important this is for you. Your mother's full name was Narmada Godbole.
Narmada Godbole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lovely to know. Thank you.
So at least now when someone says, what was your mum's name, at least I can say her name was Narmada Godbole.
It's been a long time searching for that
answer.
For that answer, that beautiful name.
I am working on your story and I'll get back to you with more informations.
Thank you, Anil.
Thank you, Anil. Yeah, we look forward to seeing you again.
Bye-bye. Take
Bye.
care.
That was a lot more than what I thought we were going to get.
Learning new information that they were in love.
I think my feeling about our dad has somewhat changed.
Softened.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I think. I'm not sure yet. I have to wait. I have to wait for more information to hear about our mother's death, how she died.
Same, but it still was lovely to know that they both had us.
Out of love.
Out of love.
Yeah.
Before finding out about my father, I thought he was not a good man, an uneducated man, an abusive man. Hearing that he's educated, he had a good job, he eloped with my mother because they fell in love, that almost fills me with a sense of love for him. I think I still had hope of him being alive, maybe even hearing his voice or just seeing him.
I think I'm still holding judgment because I'm unsure about what it is that happened to my mum and if he was responsible for her death. I need to know what happened to her before I can make a decision how I feel about him.
In Western Australia, a childhood trauma is also at the heart of Dawn Slater's search for answers.
I've got no recollection of being left at the train station. I can't imagine Mum doing that because she wasn't a bad mum at all. We were separated as a family. My brother, he was the baby of the family. He just disappeared. He was gone.
Dawn Slater was born in Zimbabwe and raised in the UK before making her home in southwestern Australia. After her mum's death, Dawn started looking into her family's background, which led to some extraordinary discoveries. A newspaper article from 1959 and an old family photo had Dawn questioning everything she knew about her mother's past and her own history. Hello.
Hello, Noni.
Nice to meet you.
And you.
So, Dawn, tell me about the family that you grew up with, your immediate family.
My brother, Stephen.
He was the oldest?
Yes. Lydia and myself. We were all born in Rhodesia, it's now known as Zimbabwe. Mum, Patricia. I never knew my father.
Oh.
Thomas Love.
Wow.
My mum and dad split up. I was about 5 years old. And then Mum decided to go back to the UK.
And this is a family photo?
It is, yes. Stephen, Lydia and myself.
And who's number 4?
Well, we never knew who that was.
This one was not part of your growing up?
No, not at all. I asked Mum, actually. I said, who's this little boy in the picture? And she said, well, it's just a neighbour's child. But, I mean, you don't have a neighbour's child in your family portrait.
Did you try and press her?
Yeah. I don't think we'll talk about that today, she would say.
Well, that was tantalising. Was there something that prompted you to realise there was more to the story?
Lydia came across this.
Your sister?
Yes. It was in a drawer. Lydia was poking around in the drawers. From the Daily Mirror, Thursday, March the 5th, 1959. A mother, 24, who abandoned her 4 children at a London railway station, sobbed yesterday as she witnessed a court tussle over their future.
Oh, good heavens.
2 boys aged 6 and 1, and 2 girls aged 5 and 4.
Wow.
Their mother said she was expecting another baby.
Can I have a look? So it doesn't mention any names?
No, no.
Why did you think it was about you?
Because Mum kept it. Lydia found it, and we both thought, oh, we're going to speak to Mum about it. But Mum she clammed up, didn't want to talk about it.
Do you have any memory of being left at the train station?
No, I don't remember it at all.
So there's 4 children that were left at the station?
Yes.
So had you at that point made any connection between that photo and this 4th child?
Because we'd read this, and it stated there was 4.
And the ages were right?
Yeah. We just assumed, this must be our brother.
So what happened to him?
I don't know. I don't know. 10 years ago, I thought, I'm going to start finding what's happened to him.
And how much luck did you have?
His name was on this list that I found.
Oh, so tell me about the list.
This was a passenger list. When we came back on the ship from Rhodesia, put my glasses on.
So this is you all going back to England?
Yeah.
Oh, there's Patricia, your mum.
Stephen Love, Lydia, Dawn, and then James. James Love.
Whoa. So that was the first time you saw a name?
Yes. I was just so pleased to find something with his name on.
Yes.
You know.
To prove he was real.
Yeah.
So somewhere there's a brother.
Who we've never known and who I want to find. Did something happen to him? Did he die? Or what? No one knows.
And to find out what happened to whoever your mother was pregnant with.
Yes.
What would it mean to you, Dawn, if we could find them?
It would mean the world, yeah.
Well, I really wish you luck. I really hope it brings you the peace that you're after.
I hope so, yeah. Thank you.
Dawn remembers that she, Stephen and Lydia lived apart from their mum for a couple of their childhood years. But she's never known the reason behind this family split and the disappearance of her baby brother James. Family historian Lorraine Clark has looked into what happened that fateful day at the train station.
Dawn, do you think you know what train station it was?
No, but I'd love to know, yeah.
It's Victoria Station in central London.
Wow. Big station.
The busiest station in London. We have a researcher in London, Brad Argent, and he's done some research about that day you were abandoned, and he sent a video message for you.
Hi, Dawn. We're here in Victoria Station, central London. And it was here on a chilly Wednesday morning in February of 1959 that your mother brought you, your older brother and sister, and younger brother James. She asked the waiting passengers if they would kindly keep an eye on you while she went off to buy some tickets. The minutes passed. The waiting passengers grew anxious. your mother hadn't returned. Somebody decided to go and seek the station police. But unbeknownst to them, your mother had already called to say that she had left you all at the station.
How do you feel now after watching that and finding it out?
Felt a bit emotional with my poor mum, how she must have felt walking off and leaving us there. She must have been beside herself, knowing what she was doing.
James was part of that then?
He was. I wish I could remember him, but no, there's nothing there.
Hoping to spark some memories, Lorraine is showing Dawn how the incident played out in the press.
Oh, wow.
Your abandonment made news across the nation.
Wow. Unbelievable, isn't it? The Daily Mirror. Wow. The sad-faced little boy, his 6-year-old Stephen Love, abandoned with his 2 sisters and baby brother.
The newspapers were full of photos of the 4 loved children as their plight captivated the nation.
Lydia looks a bit sad, like she knows what's going on. James, he looks all perplexed and what's going on here. I love seeing the 4 of us together. No charge will be made against Mrs. Love, said the police. The children were not left in any danger. With them was a bag of sandwiches and a letter. Part of the letter said, "I have got to abandon my children. It is our only chance, seeing I will be faced with having them taken from me. Asking me to have my children put in their home is like asking me to take my own life." They are all I have.
What had led to Dawn's mum becoming so desperate as to abandon her much-loved children? And what became of 1-year-old Jimmy and her unborn child? Melbourne siblings Priti and Prashant have finally discovered the name of their biological mother. But all they know about Narmada Godbole is that she died when they were very young, leading to them being placed in an Indian orphanage. In India, investigator Anil Kumar has been searching for further information about Narmada. And he's made a significant breakthrough.
Hello, Priti and Prashant. How are you?
Anxious.
Same. But good to see you again.
Today, I want you to meet someone very special who was very close to your mother, actually.
Okay.
Namaste.
Namaste.
This is Maya ji. Maya ji is your mother's distant cousin.
Hello, Maya ji. It's so lovely to meet someone that knows my mum.
उसके पास बहुत थी मैं, इसके पास वो तो बहुत बड़ी थी, ये तो छोटे छोटे थे, बहुत छोटे छोटे थे.
I wish I could remember those days. Can she tell us a few things about my mum's character? Like what type of woman was she?
पूरा प्रशांत जैसे. मम्मी को देखे बेटा प्रीति, प्रशांत का चेहरा देखेगा, मम्मी का चेहरा याद कर लो. जैसा मम्मी का तुम्हारे था ना व्यवहार, वैसा प्रीति का था. पूरा व्यवहार, बात करना, प्रेम से बात करना, किसी से झगड़ा नहीं करना, अच्छा प्रेम से रहना.
Thank you. That's lovely to hear. Can she tell us what happened to our mum, how she died?
मृत्यु के बारे में नहीं मालूम बेटा, पर मृत्यु के बाद मालूम है.
Does she remember where we lived with my grandmother, if there was a train track behind the house?
Actually, we have a video about your grandmother and grandfather's house when you two were kids and live with your grandparents.
There's a train track. That's what I had imagined, a landscape that was filled with grass and like an empty field. And right behind it, there was a train track. That is exactly what I remember.
रेलवे स्टेशन में रामटेक के रेलवे स्टेशन में मकान था.
That just confirmed it, that my memories are real.
मम्मी को 5 सिस्टर मम्मी के और ये ग्रैंडमदर ग्रैंडफादर 2 9 लोग वहाँ रहते थे रेलवे स्टेशन पे.
The family home has long been abandoned and now lies in ruins. But one key landmark of Priti's childhood still remains.
Was that a school that was there, a local school that we went to, that orange building?
हाँ, प्रीति का नाम डाले थे वहाँ. याद आ गया प्रीति? स्कूल का याद आ गया है?
No, I don't remember my time in class, but I do remember someone there that was a teacher, because there's always a teacher figure nearby with us.
तुम आई बोलती थी मेरे को. उनको बोल दो कि आई बोलती थी बोलना टीचर को. और प्रशांत भी आई बोलते थे.
She was your teacher. Mayaji was that teacher. And you, Priti, you call her I. I means mother in India.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that.
Prashant was a very small kid and he also used to say I, and you both call her I.
Thank you for that. And does she remember me being a good student, or was I cheeky? I know she gave us so much love and took care of us, and I can feel that now, and I felt it as a child. I wish I could give her a big hug now.
ऐसे गले कब मिलेंगे?
Give you a big hug.
जल्दी आना आप इंडिया में बेटा दोनों जन. प्रीति प्रशांत.
Thank you, Mayaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, beta. Thank you.
We hope to see you soon. I had a real emotional reaction to meeting Maya today. I think what touched me about that was someone knew I existed, like someone remembers me as a kid, and I've never had that. My parents remember me as a 9-year-old. It was nice to hear from someone that knew me as a child. I learned that Prashant looks like her, but I have her personality. It's like we both have a piece of her.
It makes me feel really happy to hear that I look like my mum. And I know it hurts a little bit because I can't paint much of a picture, because I can't yet put it all together, because as much as I want to remember, I can't.
My biggest question still is trying to figure out what happened to my mum during her marriage and during the time going from her care to my grandparents' care. Like, what happened to her?
In Perth, Dawn Slater has discovered her mum Pat abandoned her 4 children at London's Victoria Station in 1959. Now Dawn wants to know the circumstances that led to that event. She knows the family had previously been living in Rhodesia, but remembers nothing about their life there. At the University of Western Australia, Dawn is meeting anthropologist Dr. Richard Vokes.
This was the great period of modernisation in British colonial Africa. The white European population of Rhodesia kind of almost triples in about a 15-year period. Shortly after your mother and father arrived there, your eldest brother is born.
Oh, Stephen.
Followed by your sister, followed by...
Myself.
Yourself. But by 1956, your mother and father have separated.
Really? Oh, okay. Sad. Especially when you've got 3 children, you know, it's very sad.
And soon there would be a 4th child, James, the brother Dawn never got to know.
James is born in March 57.
But she parted with my father at that time, hadn't she? So...
Well, we've managed to find his birth certificate.
Wow. James Vivian.
We know this is James because this is your mother.
Yes.
But it's a different name.
Father.
It's the father. So his birth is entered not as James Love, but as James Walker.
Oh, that's a bit of a shock. Yeah. James having a different father to us. I didn't expect that at all. It was mind-blowing. Maybe his father wanted to take him, and that would explain why he wasn't with us. The fact that James is a half-brother, it hasn't lessened the way I feel, and I still would love to meet him. I thought I was looking for a James Love, but now it seems I'm looking for a James Walker.
With her investigation taking a surprise turn, Dawn is reconnecting with family historian Lorraine Clark. Lorraine has looked into the relationship between Dawn's mum, Pat, and the father of baby James, James Walker Sr.
So do you know why your mum came back to the UK from Rhodesia?
I assume it was because she wanted to be near family.
We think your mum was going back to the UK to find your dad and to get a divorce.
Right.
And we know from the shipping documents that your father returned to the UK in May 1957. It's March 1959 when you're left at the London railway station. She was expecting another baby in May. So the baby would have been conceived in August 1958. So
it must have been Mr. Walker.
Yeah.
James Walker.
So this is a newspaper article for you to read.
In the aftermath of the train station incident, Pat shared letters with the press that revealed the truth about her relationship with Mr. Walker.
September 1958. Dear Pat, get your passport fixed up quickly. I want you with me so much, sweetheart. I can't bear it any longer. Oh, I obviously love Mum, eh?
Yeah.
I will be allowed to sponsor you on the understanding that we will be getting married. It's nice that she had someone to love her.
We believe he was about 51.
Oh, really?
And she was 22 at the time when they met. So
quite a difference.
In age, yeah.
Not that that matters, does it really? You know, if you love someone, you love them.
But just a few months later, a follow-up letter told a very different story.
Dear Pat, I feel I have to write to you and tell you about everything. I am getting married shortly. We know that the difference in our ages could never make for real happiness. Wow, he didn't hang about, did he? He was expecting a baby, and he turns around and marries someone else.
Yeah.
Suddenly left without any support, Pat had no choice but to turn to welfare.
The situation in England is that to get welfare, you had a point system. The fact that she's unmarried, she would have got less points. So the welfare situation for her is very bleak. Brad Argent in London has some more information for you.
I've had an intriguing time researching your mum's story, and I think I'm able to paint a picture of what happened, which is why I'm here outside the Daily Express building. Because it's here your mother came 62 years ago. She had no job, she had no home, she had no money. And so she came here to speak to a reporter, Donald Seaman, and she told him how she'd reached out to government welfare, and all they'd been able to give her was a caravan for her and 4 young children in the middle of winter. And she was concerned about keeping you all together. Now, Donald wrote to Pat's Member of Parliament, and of course, he just referred everyone back to welfare.
Poor Mum. You can feel her desperation.
Breaks my heart.
And nobody listening to her, nobody helping her.
Must have taken her over the edge. When your mum won't talk about what happened, you tend to think, well, Mum just left us there. You know, that wasn't very nice.
And now how do you feel?
changed my thoughts completely. Yeah, she's a very strong woman, stronger than I ever thought.
Pat had done what she could to keep all her family together. But in the end, Dawn's baby brother James and her mum's unborn child would never again be part of the family.
We could see in her face on different occasions how sad she was. No doubt over the years she's given them a lot of thought.
So, what happened to Dawn's missing siblings? In Melbourne, adopted siblings Priti and Prashant seek answers surrounding the mysterious death of their biological mother, Narmada. They have always shared the suspicion that she may have been murdered by their father. Psychiatrist Dr. Manjula O'Connor has been researching the case.
Hi, Dr. Manjula. Nice to meet you.
You
How are you?
too. Very nice to meet you.
Please come in.
Thank you so much. What we know about your mother and your father is that they were married in a love marriage. But we do know that they belong to different castes. So that would have influenced their future life together.
Could you just explain the caste that our father belonged to and the caste our mother belonged to?
Right, so your mother, Narmada, belonged to the Mahar caste, and the Mahar caste are amongst the lowest castes of Hindu religion. Your father was from the Brahmin caste, the highest. So the Brahmins were not to mix with anybody other than the Brahmin caste. If anyone broke that law, there were penalties to be paid.
The caste system has been a dominating factor in Indian life for thousands of years. Caste is determined at birth, establishing a person's place in the social order and their designated occupations. Of the 4 levels of caste, Brahmins, from which priests and religious scholars are drawn, are at the top. Mahar have historically been among the lowest social group, traditionally working as street sweepers, railway workers and labourers. While constitutional changes in 1949 outlawed caste-based discrimination, the long-standing caste laws were still influential in society when Priti and Prashant's parents were married.
So they would have suffered a lot of, castigation and isolation.
Mm-hmm.
From both sides?
From both sides.
Yeah.
None of the families would have wanted them to, be married, and so they cut them off. Do you have any memories of your family life?
I have memories more of abuse, like physical abuse.
From your father?
Yes.
To your mother?
Yes, I do. What I remember is like screaming and yelling.
Who is screaming?
I think it's me that's screaming. And my mum's been here.
Through your investigation, have you discovered anything around what had happened to our mother?
Like how she died?
Yes, I do have some information. This is a registration of death form. It's written in Hindi.
Yeah.
And so this is the English translation. And so what that shows is that the date of death is 28th March 1984 at 5:30 p.m. And here's the name of the deceased, Narmada Bai. Name of the husband, Durga Prasad Khardotkar. She was 24 years old.
There's no confirmation around how she passed.
So it looks like she's died in the hospital.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what happened before then?
I do remember some kind of a fight happening, but I can't be sure. But I do remember like ambulance, flashing lights coming to the house. I don't know if it was like a fire had started and she was in there.
Fire? Can you just try and picture it?
I feel like it was a big fire.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like he lit the fire.
He lit the fire?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Can you connect with any emotions? Behind the tears, what is it?
Of worry.
You're feeling worried?
Yep.
You're feeling worried for your mother?
Yep. And my brother.
And your brother? So I do have some information.
Yeah.
The reason for death is burning.
So my memories are of the fire, her dying, lights, they're real.
Yes. Your memories are right.
Was it purposely done to her?
It's hard to see. Yeah.
She died in a very horrible way.
Yes.
At such a young age. My conclusion is that I still think my father was the cause of her death, like he's responsible for her death.
How do I deal with something like that? How can a man who had a love marriage and supposedly fell in love do something like this? So I'm left feeling really angry because I started to feel a connection towards him, and now it's back to hatred.
If he knew their marriage wasn't allowed by caste or society or their parents, why did he even marry her? Maybe she would still be alive now if he had left her alone. There's missing years, like I want to know where was I in that time. I'm hoping that Neil can find my mother's sister. I think that would mean I could complete the puzzle.
In Perth, Dawn Slater suspects her missing brother James was placed in the care of his father after her mother abandoned her 4 children at Victoria Station in London in 1959. Mum Pat was also pregnant at the time, so what became of this child?
Coming in today, maybe I won't like some of the answers, but I need to know.
Dawn is hoping Wendy Brown from adoption search agency Jigsaw can shed some light on her lost siblings.
I've been looking into baby James and the one that your mum was pregnant with.
Right.
And we have found the birth certificate.
What did Mum have then? Oh, Paul, another boy. Paul Vivian again.
Mm-hmm. The baby was born on the 29th of May, 59.
Doesn't state the father, does it?
No.
No. Jimmy.
Yeah.
His second name was Vivian.
Yes.
So it makes you think that Walker,
I'd say,
was the father.
Mm. But if you read along...
Mm. Oh, adopted.
He was
that
adopted.
That surprises me. Yeah, with my mum, because she just loved her children.
You think of her circumstances. Could she have looked after them?
No, she was struggling, having to do it all on her own.
Jimmy was adopted as well.
Oh.
And he was adopted with his brother.
How was he? Well, that's good.
Yeah. So they were adopted by the same family in the UK.
I'm just pleased they were kept together.
Yes. They're both alive.
Are they?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
Yes. Jimmy knows about you.
Is he?
Yes. And he's happy to have contact with you.
Ah, that's good. That's lovely.
Yes.
So pleased. At long last.
Yeah.
Coming in today, I didn't expect to find anything out about James or the 5th baby, so it was so nice finding out about both of them. The whole point of coming on this journey was to find James. For 62 years, we wondered about him. And to find him, it's just blown me away.
Neither James nor Paul had chosen to look into their adoption history, but Dawn has been able to meet James over the internet. For both, a whole new family has been discovered. Hello.
Hello, Noni. How are you?
Good to see you.
And you.
Thank
Come
you.
in.
Thanks very much. So, Dawn, quite a journey that you've been on, haven't
I certainly have. It's like a big load has been lifted in a way.
So I imagine when your sister found the article about you children being left, that your initial reaction must have been abandonment.
I just couldn't fathom why she wouldn't talk about it.
Yes.
And since learning what I've learnt, what she went through. I think she went to every newspaper in the UK.
Trying to get some help.
Yes, yeah, trying to get a story across so someone would help her. She was just awesome.
If you could talk to her now.
I just wrap my arms around her and tell her how proud I am of her.
When you embarked on this adventure,
Yeah.
were you trepidatious about what you might find?
Little bit.
Yeah? What sorts of things were your worst-case scenario fears?
The main one being, I think, if I ever found anybody, they wouldn't want to know me, you know, and I thought, that would be heartbreaking in a way. But luckily, James, he wanted to, even though he doesn't want any publicity or anything like that.
Sure.
But, yeah.
But he wants a relationship with
Yes,
you, which is
yeah.
fantastic.
It's lovely.
Yes. So when you first spoke to young Jimmy, did you show him these photographs?
Yes. I sent him this one.
Yeah.
And he was over the moon with that. He said, we all look a bit alike, don't we?
So for the future, what would you like the outcome to be of all this?
For us all to get together, not Skyping or anything like that, just all meet up in one place, you know.
Do you think your mum would be happy that you know the story now?
Yes. I think so. It would be so lovely if she was still alive and she could see our reaction to it all. You know, I would love that.
Well, all she wanted was for her children to be together.
Yes, yeah.
And not to be separated.
Yep.
And so you've made her wish come true. I think the big family get-together will be a wonderful thing.
Certainly will.
Yeah.
Yeah. It'll be lovely. Can't wait.
For Priti and Prashant, questions still linger over the missing years between the tragic death of their mother in 1984 and their admittance to an orphanage in 1988. Anil Kumar has been investigating that period and has sent through another video report.
Priti Prashant, I'm going to tell you what I have discovered happened in the aftermath of your mother's death. After she died, your father was taken in for questioning by the police, but the case did not progress. Your father transferred to a power station near Nagpur for work and was still a resident there when he died in 1996.
See, our father was questioned for her murder, but maybe they just didn't have enough evidence.
You spent some months with your mother's sister, your auntie Ruma, in Nagpur. Then you were sent to stay with your grandmother in Ramtek. Her name was Barubai. During this period, the family was struggling with financial problems. It became increasingly difficult for your grandmother to support her family. And in April 1988, she made the difficult decision to take you to the orphanage. Do you remember your grandmother Barubai? Do you remember your auntie Ruma?
Barubai, Ruma.
Do you remember our grandmother and our auntie? I don't.
Yeah, I remember them, but I don't remember their faces.
Right now, I'm on my way to Nagpur. I'm following up on some information about the whereabouts of your mother's family. I'll call you when I get there and share what I have found.
Does a breakthrough in Nagpur mean Priti and Prashant are finally on the threshold of finding their lost maternal family? In Nagpur, India, there's been a major development in the search for Priti and Prashant's mother's family, which investigator Anil can't wait to share.
Hello, Priti and Prashant. How are you?
Hi, Neil. How are you?
Hi, Neil.
Today, I would like to introduce you someone very special from your maternal family.
My heart's beating.
Priti, Prashant, this is Rumaji. Rumaji is your mother's oldest sister.
How are you?
We're so happy to see your face.
Very happy.
Today I am so happy and I'm glad to meet you. So many long years, 40 years now, we are meeting today. So I can't control my emotions. I'm so sentimental.
Been a long time for us as well.
You remember me, Priti?
I remember being in your house with your kids. You knew that we were adopted and sent to Australia?
Yes, they asked my willingness to send to Australia. But they never gives me phone or address. So I could not find you. Please forgive me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
There's no need to apologise because we have had the best upbringing with our parents.
They took care of us. They gave us so much love, security, and we couldn't have hoped for better, Mum and Dad.
Thank for God.
Can she tell us about the relationship between our mother and father? Was he responsible for her death?
हाँ वो जब मदर के डेथ के लिए तो फादर ही रिस्पॉन्सिबल हैं। प्रीति ने मुझे बताया कि हमारे वो फादर का और मदर का बहुत कॉरल हुआ। उसके बाद फिर फादर ने मदर को यानी केरोसिन डाल के जला दिया करके।
Why didn't the police charge him with anything?
2 पुलिस आए थे, फादर का भी बयान लिया तो उन्होंने बोला कि उसने सुसाइड किया करके। वो ऐसा बोला कि उसने खुद ऐसा डाला करके ऐसा बोला उसने। प्रीति बहुत डर के मेरे पीछे रहती तो नहीं बोली वो ऐसे पापा झूठ बोल रहे। उनको पुलिस को कुछ बताया नहीं उन्होंने।
There's a lot of information there for us to take. When did our grandmother die?
3 years back.
Only 3 years ago she passed away.
At time of death, she wanted to see Prashant. Call Prashant, call Prashant. Where is he? Where is he? Priti, you are so courageous. You look after Prashant. You have done so many roles like a father, sister, and loving mother. Prashant, you are lucky. You got sister like Priti. I miss you so much.
Definitely felt a connection to my mum. That first moment of seeing Rumang, my auntie, it was like a feeling of peace, like I've found what I've been searching for.
My grandmother was calling out my name. Yeah, that broke me. That really broke me. Out of all her grandchildren, she was still seeking me after all these years. That's what I wanted to hear, that she never forgot.
To be connected to my Indian family like this, I never thought this would have happened in my life. I waited a long time to hear that they wanted us, that they didn't want to let us go. That was the only choice that they had for my brother and I to have a better life.
So the biggest question I had was around how my mother had passed, what led to her death. That answer is it's murder. It's my father had killed her. But the question's been answered. I'll have to move on from that. I found my mum's family, so I can move forward with that. I can be at peace with that.